Hello, my lovely Leos. My name is Christy. I am the Twisted Elemental. I am coming to you today to do a spiritual growth reading for May 2023. I've already shuffled and dealt out the piles. I figure these are kind of long readings, so this saves us quite a bit of time and you watching me shuffle. But the questions that we're asking here are: what does Spirit want you to know, Leo? What actions you can take to help you grow? And what you need to release. So let's get started. What does Spirit want you to know, Leo? I have the Three of Wands here. It says planning for long-term abundance planning for the long term, abundance from past choices, pride in the success of your labors. Be patient as you decide what's next. Wow. Yeah, this Three of Wands, it's like waiting for your ships to come in here. So, interesting. What else we have? Helpless and hopeless. Wow, we'll definitely have to clarify to find out what this is about. This is about feeling helpless and hopeless in decisions that you have to make here. We will clarify. We have number 39, introspection path, spirit path of the West. Introspection, wow. New perspective, retreat, and unity. Number 39, that brings down to the number 12, which is a 3. Interesting. And last we got Osusi, nature. Spirit would like you to spend some time in nature, Leo. Go get your feet in the dirt. Go submerge in some water. Go on a hike. Get some sun on your face. All right, let's clarify. So you have this planning for the long term, abundance from past choices, pride in the success of your labors. Be patient as you decide what's next. So this Three of Wands really talks about waiting for your ships to come in. But it's not really a waiting energy here. Spirit wants you to be planning for more, planning for the long-term things that you... So this is about the things you've already made choices in the past, where your seeds have already been planted. Those things are coming in, but you have more to do. Let's get some more here. You know, because the Three of Wands is really, it's a waiting card, but Wands are about action also. So while you're waiting for these past things, Spirit wants you to be taking action towards new things. What is this about, Spirit? Well, I have the Eight of Cups here, the Wheel of Fortune, Justice, and Strength. Well, that's a lot of major arcana here. See all this. So we have this walking away from the things that are emotionally unfulfilling to you. I think these are part of the past choices Spirit's talking about here. You've walked away from the things that are emotionally unfulfilling. And that means you're walking towards things that are fulfilling for you. We have your energy here with the Strength card. This is like you standing in your power. Having strength over the things from the past that weren't fulfilling for you. This is you bringing your own justice here. Creating your own luck. With your strength of character. Creating your own justice, standing in your truth and being balanced, and walking away from things that aren't fulfilling from the past. This is you bringing your own justice here. You were honest with yourself about the things that were unfulfilling. You might feel like you're waiting for... this kind of goes along with that waiting for your ships to come here. You might feel like you're waiting for something to happen. Spirit's telling you not to wait. Your good stuff is already coming to you. You earned it. You earned it here. But you still have more to do. You have to go further. Yes, you left behind the things that were unfulfilling to you. Now you need to walk boldly towards the things that are fulfilling. Yeah, because you're a bit of a wounded warrior here. Your guards are up a little bit because of the things from the past. Spirit wants you to know that, just stand firm, be strong. You've got help. You're not in this alone. Your good things are coming. Those things that you put the seeds in the past here, by you walking away, that's showing yourself self-love, walking away from the things that are unfulfilling. Your things are coming in. That is your justice here because you were strong. This justice, this wheel of fortune, this is a turn in the favor for you, Leo. What is this helpless and hopeless, please? The Death and the 8 Swords. With 7 stars. There's some confusing things for you here. This helpless and hopeless. To me, this is like trying to make a decision with no facts. And almost like either way you turn, it looks the same. But yet you do have to make a decision about something here. Something like this is the self-made prison of the mind here over something that's transforming. There's a death of something in your life. I think it's whatever you walked away from that was emotionally unfulfilling over here. That is a death. Now, things that come with the death card are things that needed to end so that something better can be reborn. Spirit's asking you to not be so up in your head about this. Right? It's okay. You can make a decision. Your path is going to be just fine. You have a new path here with this death card. The death is all about rebirth. Spirit's asking you to not be so confused about things that are ending in your life. They're ending for a reason. They have to end. They're ending so that something better can be built here. Because you have something with love coming here. This is self-love. This is, a new start in love. New start in love starts with loving yourself. I have the 7 of Wands underneath this, standing up and doing what's right for you. You have this introspection. Spirit's asking you to take this time and go inward, retreat. And this is about getting a new perspective within yourself of your own self and coming into unity within self here. Yeah, okay. We've got the Knight of Moons, which is the Knight of Pentacles, 2 of Wands, and the Ace of Swords. So yeah, Spirit wants you to have introspection, go within to get a new perspective on you and your life. You're going to have, this is like download from Spirit here. This is like a aha moment, right? This is your own truth, right? That's going to allow you to be balanced and stable, be loyal to yourself, and come up with a plan. So this plan forward, these decisions you have to make over here, right? That feel kind of hopeless and like you don't know which way to turn because something has ended here. Where it's asking you to go within to learn your own truth about the next steps. They will come to you, but you do have to go within. And then you're going to come up with your plan here. It's going to be a plan. Nothing is going to be fast-tracked here. The Knight of Pentacles is very slow and stable because the Knight of Pentacles looks in every nook and corner, right? When he finally arrives, he shows up with all of his lessons and he shows up with a stack of coins. So this journey is slow, but it's going to be steady. You're going to have a plan here with your new insight once you go within. Yeah. That's going to allow you to make the leap of faith in the Fool here, like start a new beginning for yourself. And you'll be able to do that with the knowledge of yourself, of your own personal truth here. And this nature, please. I really see the Spirit wants you to go get some sun on your face. Oh, Spirit wants you to get out into nature to help you heal your broken heart. This heart here has been through it. It has 3 swords actively in it, but it also has these old wounds that are all stitched up from previous wounds. This heart has been through it. Spirit says that nature, going out into nature, is going to help you heal your broken heart here. I have a Queen of Swords. Like this Queen of Swords talks about cutting things out that no longer serve your better good. Things that have broken your heart. Going into nature is going to help you get balanced and help you understand why things had to be cut out of your life in order to help fix this, so you could heal this. What else for this nature, please? For my Leos. Oh, I have the King of Wands in reversed here. Leo, this is your energy with this King of Wands. It's Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. King of Wands in reverse is not a great energy, really. It's someone who's pretty self-serving. Oh, what am I thinking? This is not the King of Wands. This is the King of Pentacles in reverse. This is Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy. This is like a feeling of instability. You could have had a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn in your life that you had to walk away from here with this emotional unfulfillment. Or this could be you about feeling really ungrounded and stable. We're talking about nature here. And then this is an earth card. This is about nature. This is about not being grounded or stable. In the upright, the King of Pentacles is very grounded and stable. But with this broken heart, that's why he would be unstable. So going back into nature is going to help bring that stability back to you. It's going to help you heal your broken heart. Make it not, so all-consuming. So we have this Ace of Stars here again. That's talking about the Ace of Cups. That's been at the bottom of this deck since the beginning of this reading. It keeps popping back up. You have new love coming. But that new love starts with a love of self first. And turning this back around, having you become more stable and balanced so we can clear this broken heart, have this love of self come in, and that's when your life is going to really change for you, Leo. Wow. All right, let's move on to the next pile here, Leo. All right. So this next pile is what actions you should take to help you grow, Leo. What do we got here? Oh, we have the King of Air. That's interesting. We have intelligent, impartial, respected, stoic, receiving wise advice, remain objective and fair-minded, public speaking, communicate clearly, unemotional relationships, or being emotionally unavailable. Well, that's interesting. We'll clarify and see what that's all about. We have rest and reconsider. Spirit wants you to get some rest here. There's something you need to reconsider about your life. We have strengths, the path of the West, spirit path of the West, offering assistance, meditation, and patience. It's number 40. Fours talk about stability, being grounded, and also being protected by spirit. We have codes in nature. Again, spirit with this nature. And it's the card of miracles. That's interesting. Spirit really wants you going into nature right now. You're going to experience something by grounding in nature. Something miraculous. All right, let's clarify and find out more here. This King of Swords energy. Now, I'm never going to advise anybody to cut themselves off from their heart space. But this is asking you to come from a more cerebral place here. Sometimes when someone's unbalanced Excuse me, I'm having those, didn't need to be so gassy and burping. Sometimes what happens is, so in order to be truthful about what you want in this world and yourself, you have to be able to be balanced of heart and mind, right? If you're not feeling your feelings, then you are not truthful with yourself about what you really feel. The King of Swords in a balanced energy is able to feel his feelings, but he doesn't react from his feelings. He's able to feel the feelings, know what they mean, and then cognitively make choices and decisions that are best for himself, that are not from an emotional place, but from a place of knowing what those emotions mean. I hope I'm explaining that correctly. This is also about receiving good advice from people. Let's get some more information here. All right. All right. What is this King of Swords? And what will help Leo grow? 10 moons. Interesting. This is about your legacy, about what you leave behind. This is about business. This can be about family. I'm really getting to help grow here. Spirit's asking you to come from a more cognitive place with your work and how you earn money, with how you're setting yourself up in this world. And the High Priestess is using your intuition. It's also a card of secrecy. Like, I get Spirit wants you to move here. With this 10 of Pentacles is saying to me, this is your legacy, what you leave behind. This is talking about, it can be talking about family. Absolutely, because that's part of your legacy. But this is also 10 Pentacles, or tentacles are tangible. This is about your tangible success. Your riches here in this world. Spirit is saying to not put everything out there about what you're doing as far as your business is concerned. Move in silence. That's going to help you. Not everyone needs to know exactly what you're doing. But also trust your gut. Very much so. If something seems, too good to be true, or, if something seems like there's a lot of problems, trust your gut, that feeling you get inside. Trust it. Also, with it, receiving advice from people, trust your gut about that advice. The feeling, I want to say, don't take advice from somebody you wouldn't accept criticism from, or vice versa. Just because somebody's giving you advice doesn't mean it's good. Use your intuition, though. And, if what they're saying rings true and you can feel that in your body, go with it. What else here with this King of Swords, please? This is about you communicating more effectively also. I get this public speaking here. I have the Star and the 9 Wands. The Star is about healing and wish fulfillment and having a wish. The 9 Wands is about somebody who's been wounded. It's the wounded warrior, but yet they still are going on to another day. If this is you, Leo, and I think it is, you have been wounded. There are things that have definitely affected your life, your income, whatever it may be. But this wounded warrior is somebody who stands up another day and keeps fighting because they have a dream and they're going to finish it. That dream might be you having your 10 pentacles here. Could have to do with love. I didn't, nothing's an accident. I did say cups, but 10 pentacles is better than 10 cups because it's the love and it's the legacy. It's the love and the family. It's the love, it's all of it. So this is about you becoming, we have the moon here with secrets and holding back. If you're holding back here in for business reasons, because things seem secret, or you don't know everyone's motivations, trust your gut here. The King of Swords is someone who has a plan. Also, what he has to say is important. He's someone who also speaks the truth. This is telling me to go forward in your business with integrity. But also, don't let your heart rule everything you do. Make sure to pull back into that cognitive space before you're making big decisions here. Especially when you don't have all the facts with this moon card. I also get, this might be a time for you to spend your coins wisely. Don't be frivolous with your spending. Hold on. So I have the 6 of moons underneath here. Again, the 6 with the 4, that's 10 pentacles that we're talking about here already, right? Again, but don't allow them to slip through your fingers. Yes, you want to be giving, but don't, make sure you hold back some for yourself here. All right, this rest and reconsider. What is this about here for the Leos, please? And what will help them grow? If you have decisions to make here, rest and reconsider. We have you at a crossroads underneath here with this 2 of Swords, right? So there's some decisions that you need to make that Spirit wants you to take your time with. This could be why Spirit's asking you to come out of your heart space a little bit and go into your cognitive space. We have the Knight of Wands and the Hangman. So this rest and reconsider is about getting a new perspective. That's what the Hangman is all about, getting a new perspective on something. But the Knight of Wands is an action card. Sometimes the Knight of Wands is impulsive. He's my here for a good time, not a long time card, because he's very impulsive. So he's action oriented. So he jumps into things real quickly and then tends to back out later. So to not have that happen, to not just jump in willy-nilly, Spirit wants you to rest here and get a new perspective on whatever decisions it is you need to make right now. Right? Also, this goes along with this next card here. It's number 40, talking about meditation and patience. Spirit, this knight is not patient, right? This knight is impulsive. Spirit wants you to not be impulsive and just rush in because you have passion for something. You need to get a new perspective about something here. Meditation is going to bring that new perspective that you need. Spirit's asking you to go within. If you're not a good meditator, we have a lot about Spirit wanting you to go into nature. Whatever it is that you can do to bring yourself back to center, whether it's ride in a car, going for a walk, listening to music, whatever it is, Spirit's asking you to do that right now before you make any big decisions. I have the Page of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups, and the Page of Swords in reverse. This is about something. This is about non-commitment. And the Queen of Cups in reverse can be about, it's about not giving your love someplace. The Page of Swords, it's not speaking up for yourself. I want to say, Leo, if somebody in your life is non-committal with you, or before you run forth and make a commitment to somebody else, Spirit's asking you to stop and get a new perspective on that, to go within before you do that, before you make any big commitments, any declarations of love or big commitments, or, trying to be communicating with somebody about love or commitment here, to take a step back. And go back into that King of Swords energy at the bottom. This is where we all started, this King of Swords over here, right? Spirit's asking you to step out of your heart space for a minute. If you're compelled and fired up to do something because of newfound insights about your heart, Spirit's asking you to take a step back and take a minute and get a new perspective and calm down. It doesn't mean that those perspectives are wrong or right. That's for you to decide. Spirit's just asking you to take a little bit more time. Don't be impulsive here. Wow. If somebody has been offering you assistance here, take a step back before you accept their assistance. This person could have ulterior motives for wanting to assist you. I mean, with this, I have 2 pages in the reverse here and a Queen of Cups in the reverse with a King of Swords under here. This energy is the King of Swords is what Spirit is telling you to step into. The King of Swords is also very intelligent, and and bright. Like, the King of Swords can read other people, right? Interesting, Leo. Very interesting. This is just about a pause for you, for yourself, to come into your own internal understanding. And Spirit's trying to help you receive the information you need before you make big choices here. All right, what's this codes in nature, the miracles, please? The Hierophant, the Moon, and 10 Wands. And 3 Wands. Where we were over here with the 3 Wands waiting for your ships to come in. Spirit's saying, Spirit wants you to spend some more time grounding in nature. It's going to help you release your burdens. The more time you spend in nature, it's going to help you connect with God better. And it's going to help you figure out your own internal secrets here. All the things that are going to put you right back on that path. This is that 3 of Wands, the waiting for your ships to come in. But I read this card a little differently. There's no waiting here. This is about having to start walking down that path, right? And collecting your wands on the way. But Spirit is asking you to pause to help make decisions. Pause, go into nature. Connecting with nature here, you're going to decrease your burdens. It will help you put your burdens down by relaxing into nature here. And it will help you connect. This is what will help you grow. This pause, Leo, will help you grow. You're going to come out with a totally new perspective. All right, let's move on to what you need to release. Yeah, that was my dog groaning. I don't know if you can hear her. All right, what does Leo need to release here, please? The 2 swords. Okay. Being unable or unwilling to make a decision. Follow your own heart rather than trying to make others happy. Pretending there is no problem, overanalyzing a situation. Ooh. Interesting. We have Master. I really take this card as learning to master your heart, but we're asking what needs to be released here. Is your heart in a cage here, Leo? We have Mother Earth, creative feminine force, nurturing and birth. This is the 2. That's about the 2 is the high priestess, or not the high priestess. I'm sorry, the empress in the tarot. Wow, this is about releasing what needs to be released. There's some sort of divine feminine energy that needs to be released here. That's interesting. And we have glamour energy. Ooh. This has something to do with looks. Interesting. Let's clarify. Get some more information on this. All right, this 2 of Swords for Leo. Being unable or unwilling to make a decision. Right, and everything else we've been talking about has been about making decisions. It's about Spirit wanting you to go within. I thought it was originally about Spirit not wanting you to make a hasty decision. But maybe it's about Spirit wanting you to make a decision. Not just a hasty one, but a decision that's the best for you. If you're not making a decision because you don't know what to do, Spirit's saying you need to go within. You need to go connect with nature. You need to come within yourself to find out what you want. Get out of your head a little bit. If you're going within, you do need to connect with your heart space. I said those King of Wands about needing to separate your heart space a little bit, but I think you very much need to know what your heart is telling you if you're going within. But again, it's that King of Swords energy. You need to know what your heart is saying, but you need to not react by the triggers that what your heart is telling you. This is about making a decision from a place of love within yourself, or love of self, about exactly what you want. What is this 2 of Swords, please, for my Leos? What do they need to release? I have the Chariot, the Knight of Cups, the 6 of Wands, the 8 of Wands, and the Ace of Moons. The Chariot is about driving your own life here, right? The Emperor drives the Chariot. This is the very balanced Chariot. This is the Chariot who's balanced in their masculine and feminine energies, but they're also balanced in their light and dark energies. This is someone who's very in control of their own life and driving towards victory. In order to do that, you do have to make a decision. First of all, you have to know which way to turn the Chariot. Am I going left or am I going right? Am I going backwards or am I going forward? Right? So this is about going within, figuring yourself out so that you can make the best choice for yourself. What is your victory looks like here. Okay? But doing it from a place of emotional availability. The Knight of Cups goes and gives love offers, right? He wears his heart on his sleeve. He's emotionally available and vulnerable, right? So this is about driving forward, emotionally available to what it is you're looking for. Having victory. This is victory. 6 of Wands. That is victory here. These are 2 cards of victory here. In fact, this is victory after... These are both victories after long battles, right? If you make a decision here, you're going to be victorious. As long as that decision comes from what's best for you, Leo. What's in your heart. That's why Spirit's asking you to go within here. And we have this 8 of Wands, which is passionate forward movement, with an Ace of Pentacles. That's a stable new beginning here. This is fast movement towards a new beginning. We have the Chariot card is a movement card. The Chariot moves. This can also be about physically having to move someplace. I don't know what this choice is you have to make, Leo. It could be about movement. We have 2 cards of distance here. The Chariot and the 8 of Wands are both about closing distance. So whether it's an actual move or a metaphorical move, this is about moving forward in your life, about making clear decisions about your abundance and your stability and what you have passion for, with an open heart and receiving victory. That's lovely. but it is your indecision needs to be released here. If you release your indecision, this is what you have to look forward to, this victory, this driving your own life, this moving forward. Being indecisive is not an energy of a chariot. It's not driving your own life. Like, by being indecisive, most people do nothing. And that is a choice in itself. A choice to do nothing. It's a choice to continue the path you're on. This master here, what is this? This heart behind the cage. Mastering your own heart. But this is about releasing your heart from the cage. I get it. With this here, you must be emotionally available, right? Your heart is in a cage. Spirit is asking you to release it from the cage. By releasing it from the cage, makes you the master of it. When you master your own heart, you can release it from the cage you've built for it, because then you have faith and trust in yourself, right? Self-love. Being emotionally available. That was a fail of a shuffle. All right, what is this, please, this master? So many cards. We have the Emperor. I have the Five of Wands, the Seven of Swords, the Ten of Swords, and the Queen of Wands. So this is a lot of fire energy with this Queen of Wands and this Emperor, right? So becoming the master of yourself means that this is the energy Spirit's asking you to step into. If you can master your heart and let it out of that cage, release it from its cage. Remember, we're talking about what's being released. It's going to bring you into standing in your power. The Queen of Wands is very powerful, but she uses her manifestation power, her power of self, of what she knows about herself, and her power of love to do that. That's a balanced place. The Emperor, remember, I was saying over here, drives the chariot here. So I kind of get that with these cards, like possibly a little bit, possibly some ego here has been one of the reasons your heart's been caged, because we have this journey here, this Five of Wands with the Seven Swords and the 10 Swords. The Five of Wands is a lot of competition, practice. It can be self-sabotage. But with the Seven of Swords here also, that's lying, deception. And then the Ten of Swords is things that are done, dead, and over in very horrific ways, very painful ways. But this card really depicts the end of that cycle, right? This person has finally made it to the top of the mountain here. This person can see over the horizon to all the things, new things coming, because the Ten of Swords is the end. It reverts back to the Ace. It's done, dead, over. But this person now can see what's coming, and they can also turn around and see all the lessons they learned from the past. This person is in a very powerful position here, but only if they're not lying to themselves, right? If they're not sabotaging themselves by risking what they have coming towards them, by keeping their heart caged. You have to be emotionally available for what's coming. I have the Nine of Swords, the King of Swords, and the Eight of Stars here. This tells me this is somebody who's in their head and has anxiety over the unfulfilling things from the past. Spirit's asking you to get out of that mindset. If you can only focus on the things that were unfulfilling in the past, you're calling more of that to you. In order to stand in your power and be that Queen of Wands, that Emperor, and pull what you want, what you rightfully want to you, you have to do that with a loving heart. It has to be available. All right. What's this about this creative feminine force, nurturing and birth that needs to be released here? Mother Earth. Something about a new perspective about femininity. I don't know what sex you are here, Leo. You could be either, but Spirit's asking you to get a new perspective on femininity. Whether it be your femininity or others, I don't know. I'm willing to bet it has to do with yours. What else here, Spirit? Page of Cups. What's this? 6 of Swords. 8 Pentacles. 5 Swords. Spirit wants you to work on how you talk to yourself. Spirit wants you to get a new perspective on femininity here, right? On that feminine nature within you. Is that something you try and repress? Is that's why your heart needs to become uncaged? This is about balancing your feminine and masculine nature within you. I don't care what sex you are, whether you're male or female. We all need to balance our masculine and feminine nature. But with this 5 of Swords, that's like hurtful words. But I'm getting this as a hurtful words. Maybe these were things that were said to you as a child about your sexuality, your femininity, about, your person, how you looked, whatever it was. Those have translated into some sort of negative self-talk you have now. And Spirit's asking you to walk away from this. Get a new perspective on your personal femininity. What does it mean to be feminine to you? From a place of love here, of liking yourself. Negative self-talk. This is about becoming a master, okay? 8 of Pentacles. It's about learning new skills, putting the work into something. It's about, starting as the apprentice and learning and becoming a master. Spirit wants you to put the work in on about how you think and talk about yourself. That new perspective. Stop with negative self-talk. Start with positive self-talk, like liking yourself here. And moving yourself, your own personality, onto calmer water here. From a feminine perspective. From a place of loving the feminine in you, whether you're male or female. This really does lead in, because this next card we have here is the glam or glamour. And this has to do with your self-image here. Yeah, see, underneath here, I've got this King of Cups energy. The King of Cups holds so much love, but, he's not always emotionally available. I want to say that the biggest part of this journey is Spirit's asking you to release the things that prevent you from loving yourself here. Being feminine isn't weak. I don't know who needs to hear that, but you need to know it. Being feminine and being able to stand in the full force of your femininity is powerful. It is powerful. Yes, do women have muscles the same strength as men? No, we don't. We're physically different. But that feminine, life-giving power, that divine feminine energy within every human being, whether you're masculine or feminine, is a force to be reckoned with. That is where your true power is found. It makes you be emotionally available to things. And being emotionally available makes you powerful, because then you have all the opportunities at your beck and call. If you're emotionally available to them, you can pick and choose which ones you want. When you are not emotionally available, you have no opportunities because you're not open to them. Doesn't matter if they're throwing themselves at your feet. If you're not open to it, you're not going to take it. What's this glam, please? Glamour energy. This is about wish fulfillment. This is about creating your own justice here and standing up and doing what's right for yourself. Your wish fulfillment. Is your wish fulfillment to be seen? To be desired? To be beautiful? Stand up and do what's right for yourself to do that. This is about getting out there and being seen to bring your own wish fulfillment to you. Your justice. Very rarely will somebody else bring you justice in this life. Typically, you're going to get it for yourself. What's this 9 of stars, please? What's this wish fulfillment? This wish fulfillment is to not be wounded. You have a dream whoever I'm talking to here is a Leo that has a dream to not be wounded and to have lots of opportunities and to not be confused. What is this glamour energy? What is it? What's this glamour energy? Help me out here, Spirit. What is this glamour energy that needs to be released for Leo? Longing and separation. Celebration, gifts, abundance. This longing of something that you want that you feel like you don't have. It needs to be released because that feeling of separation, that feeling of desiring things you don't have is an energy that brings more of that energy. That desire for things that we don't have keeps us not having those things, right? To create a feeling of the energy that brings fulfillment to you is being able to feel fulfilled with what you have. Like Spirit's asking you to release the need for whatever this is, whatever this wish fulfillment is here, this 9 of Cups, your desire to have it and the sadness you feel because you don't have it is one of the things holding you back from getting it. The wanting it so badly. Spirit's asking you to come for a place inside where you can fulfill your own needs and you don't look for things outside of yourself to make you happy. I'm not saying give up on a dream to be in a relationship with somebody or for whatever it is you want. But you have to become a little more balanced somehow to be okay with not having it. And that's when you're more likely to get it. As messed up as that sounds, it's true. All right, my Leos, I really hope that this was helpful to you in some small way. If it was, please smash that thumbs button from me below. That does help me grow the channel here and, help as many people as possible. I'm sending you so much light and love. Remember to stay blessed and please always love yourself first. Thank you, Leo.